It's Art by Corey. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm in a YouTube live event and I'm kicking us off. Our host is my friend Leah with Make All the Things with Me. After me is Lori with Farmhouse Stencil Shop. There's about 10 or 11 of us today. So everything will be in the description, the playlist. You can just follow one right after the other. Make sure you give me thumbs up. And let me know if you like this. So I'm an artist. I usually use acrylic paints. I'll be using my acrylics today. I put it in this lovely ice cube tray, but it really keeps them nice and damp. I put it in a bag after. This is clean. It usually, well actually I'll show you. This is what it usually looks like. Oh hey, my friend and my business partner, Mary with the Painted Peach by Mary. And we have a playlist as well. And we typically come on Wednesday and it's called the Artist Lounge. It will be in my description. So today I am doing, I think it's a tea kettle. No, I'm looking at it. I don't really know, but it's summery looking. It's soft. It's elegant. It's rustic. So maybe it's like the shabby chic look. So I'm gonna get started. I am gonna get started. I have 30 minutes. So I was gonna do the background first, but I kind of like to bring you guys along beginning to end. So I'm just gonna do, I want it to be a light gray. I know this black is probably gonna be pretty intense, but I'll just keep adding white, and I may have to dry it a little bit. And I do have some, I love the mixed media, so I'm not sure if I'll have time in this segment, but I do want to show you guys. I made a little mold. I just put hot glue. I think it's this one. You can make like 4 or 5 different ones. I got this on Amazon. I love it. I do sell everything in we have a Ko-fi store or shop. And I'll put everything in the description. We have a couple different places where we sell. But I think that's gonna go on the top, and I'll like paint it. Really light background. So in it, we do have a collection called the Artist Lounge Collection. And so we're kind of catering to, you know, paper crafters, the junk journaling, that kind of thing. So everything I'm making right now in Mary with the Painted Peach. Oh, hello Leah, there's our host. Thanks so much for having me, Leah. Like I said, I'm kicking us off, and I hope that I'm gonna do you guys justice. Oh, there's Shelby with Red Brick Home Craft, and she's in this event, right? I wanna say collaboration, but I think it's at a YouTube live event. Right, I got this a little too dark. I'm just gonna add some white. So just quickly trying to get this, the background started so we can go. I mean, this is not like a super, super detailed like some of mine. So I think I'll be okay. Hopefully you guys will at least get the gist of what this is gonna look like. I actually hot glued this down and then remembered that when I do lives, I usually show you guys because it's upside down. So I popped it back off, but it is nice to have it hot glued. I've been doing that for my videos. So they don't move around on me. This must be glue or hair. Could be hair. Have something in it. It's just like the mixed media, just adds a little something to it. Oh, Blissful Crafts and Design by Debbie Lee. How are you? A Negro hunter? I don't know about that. I see what you made me say. We're not supposed to repeat what they say, right? Oh my goodness. It's all in fun, right? Hey, Tracy, Tracy's Crafty Creations, and she'll be in the playlist. And again, we will have the description, have the playlist link in the description. You can watch all of us. I think that is there 10 or 11 of us? I counted 11, but I'm not sure if we're all actually gonna be in it today, but nevertheless, you're gonna enjoy all who is in it. Let me just dry this really quick, and then we will start our little teapot. So you can see I use a lot of water. I want in the background to just be very like subtle. I do have another technique I want to use if we have time, but I probably won't. You like my background? Thank you. So depending on when you guys see this, that may be available, it may not, but when you can click on my store in the description, um, you know, after we're done, so maybe tomorrow. I don't even know what the date is. I was gonna say the date. We usually say the date so that I know when this is being, when it's on. It's today the 24th. I know it's Saturday. It's May something. Seems like it might be 24th of 2025. Okay, thank you. Oh, and there's Jeanette, our backroom creations, and she is in this event as well. So welcome everybody. Thanks for hanging with me. We each get 30 minutes. So, and I've only used 4. Only used 4 minutes. Actually, let me do the bottom. The bottom has like a little hint of yellow. This is Pinterest inspired, but of course I put my own twist on it. The yellow I wanted to use is not here. I do use my fingers. I really only have like a couple tools that I use, and one of them is my fingers. So this yellow, I'm gonna be putting lemons. So this is just kind of giving you like a little, little reflection of yellow. So like I said, the background is pretty like subtle, I want it to just be really soft and elegant, which is funny because I've been doing like really like, I'm beating my canvas. This is a canvas board. I think it's an 11 by 14, but now, for right now, I don't know. I'm into the really soft, elegant. Maybe it's because it's like summer. I don't know. I just never know. But if you are a paper crafter or into that journaling, definitely want to check out our stores. And like I said, I'll have all the links in the description, because this will actually be available. So we sell our originals, and this is, I say we, it's me and my friend Mary with the Painted Peach, and she's going to be on too. She's in this playlist as well. I think she's on here. She was. Okay, so I don't know if you'll be able to see. There's always a glare, but just super soft, subtle. And it does have, so if you do decide to, we're only doing digital right now, but if you decide to download it, I have 2 ways that I finish these, because I want to sell the original, but I want it to be a digital print as well. So I'm not going to put any embellishments on. That way, like when you print it out, you get to put the embellishments on. So I'll take a picture when it's all done, and then I add embellishments to sell it as the original, because I love that mixed media. I love embellishing. So let's get I'm gonna do brown. So again, I think this is a tea kettle. I don't know. It's some sort of craft. And we do have like we've been trying to build it up. I don't know if you guys can see this right here. We have a coffee line that we're doing. So this is kind of going to go with that, but I think it's more like tea. Hi. I don't know what that says. I'm like literally not going to repeat any of it, just in case they get me. So we're just going to do the craft. Do you guys like to watch paintings? I like hand painting creations. Get to watch it live and on the replay, but it is fun to watch them live, just to watch them come to life in general is pretty cool, right? This is really, my paintbrush here is a little bit smaller than I should have gotten it a little bit bigger, but I paint bigger, so I always use a bigger brush, but this is only like I said, I can get to 11 by 14. So I thought that this would be good, but it's kind of too small. I'll use this one. It's freezing here. I'm from upstate New York. Oh, there is our farmhouse stencil shop, and she is up next. So she'll be on at 11, or sorry, you're probably, what, 11? She'll be on at 4:30, right? This is still super wet. I started to say it is freezing in here, and it is super damp in here, and it so affects my paints. So, I mean, you saw I tried it, right? It didn't work. I've been having that issue all week. I think, and our Leah would make all the things with me, the host. She doesn't live too far from me. So, Leah, if you're on here, let me know if this is right. I mean, our weather isn't exactly the same, but it's pretty close. But I heard that the raining is gonna stop and it's supposed to warm up. I don't know. The sun was shining a little bit today when I came down. So this is gonna be a nice like shabby chic look. I do have to dry it again because the handle is super like thin, so it's kind of like bleeding right now. So let me do that. It's cold there too. Do you know if it's supposed to like? Is there any hope for some nice weather soon or May? Which I guess I don't know. Is that typical here? It seems like we usually have nicer weather than this. Oh, Jeanette, where are you from? Oh, Indiana, Ohio? I don't remember. Oh, you're in Connecticut. Yeah, your weather's probably not too much different than mine, right? I'm in upstate New York. Somebody, who was saying that they didn't think that this was actually upstate? I can't remember, but I always say upstate New York just so they know it's not New York City because I'm far, like, it's way different than New York City, so. And I used to go like on vacation all the time, like to Florida, and we would say, we're from New York, and they're like, oh my gosh, I love New York, and go on and on about the city, and I'm like, that's nothing like where I'm growing up. Of course, I've been to New York City. It's just I live more in the country. It's not super like where I live isn't super country. It's well developed here, but it's definitely not New York City. All right, let me try this again. We're gonna thicken it up. Oh, and I got this. This is pumpkin pie spice. Usually you use cinnamon, but this is all I had, I don't know, a couple of years ago. It's been down in my studio. But what I like about it, this is a little bit lighter in color, so for today, it's gonna be perfect. I just think so. And I'm gonna use copper too. Oops, it's okay if I try. I love the copper. I usually wait till till like all my detailing is done to really, like if you want it to be super metallic, don't mix it with like your regular acrylics, but we only have 30 minutes and I really want you guys to see something on here. So I thought I would do that. I do use a lot of water. I'm gonna be adding some lemons and a little flour. It's just so pretty, super soft. And in the background, I think I might add like really faint, I don't know, there's some kind of flowers and they're like a light mauve-y pink. But again, it's just gonna be really subtle. Now, if you don't paint and you wanna do something like this, I mean like for the flowers, and you might not see this, you might not be able to see it, but I love this tissue paper. Let me turn it this way. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see it. It has like, again, it's really subtle, but I thought that would be really pretty in the background too, but I think I'm gonna paint mine, but I just like to give you little ideas. Oh yes, thank you so much, Mary. I did say that at the beginning, but yes, throughout, don't forget to give me the thumbs up and definitely comment if you guys have any questions, regarding what I'm painting, what I'm telling you, and if you like this. So that's why I want to try to get it done. You're not gonna know if you like it if I can't like get something on here, huh? I will though. I will. The copper actually is looking really pretty because the paint, like behind it, is so thin. So that's good. And I always I outline everything, so this will be all outlined. There's a lot of definition. We're gonna add some purple into this, and I'll show you. I love to use. I call it my scratch tool, but it's really a palette tool. I got it at that one. I got at Dollar Tree. Okay, so I'm just gonna. It's like ridged, I think it's like a craft, isn't it? Like you could put water in it, probably. Just let me know if you know. The one that I was supposed to do, it was in kind of like the same grouping, and again, this is Pinterest inspired, but it was definitely a tea kettle, and it said tea in like a really pretty print, which our Lori, who's on after, she could do that. A lot of these girls can. I don't do good with stenciling, but I found I love transfers. So I might just get like a bunch of different words, you know. But so I think theirs was stenciled, but it said T up on the top. This one did not say that, or doesn't. It says the specialties. But again, I'm going to be putting this up. That's going to be up on the top, and I'm going to make it, you know, like that rustic look. So I'm going to paint it, all that stuff. All right, so let me put I'll add our little handle, and the handle is actually metal. So it's a look like, you know, it's super old, and maybe it was all metal at one time, and I don't know, if they're anything like my mom, they probably painted it like 15 times, you know? It probably started rusting, so they painted it, and some of the paint came off, but the handle seems to be, you know, still metal, so. And I'll put that color like through here too, and this is, it's a super pretty silver, but it's like deep. Oh, charcoal gray, metallic. I love it. I think it says Crafter's Collection. I'm thinking that was Hobby Lobby. Oh goodness, I do get paint on me often I always have it on my shirts. Not here, it's usually here, but I don't on this one. But yesterday I got coffee grunge and then paint during the live. And of course, this was on Facebook. Of course, Facebook, so nicely, they're like the, I don't know what that's called, like the free shot, these, you know, of your live. Yeah, they captured it with the grunge on my chin. I'm like, it was only on there literally for like 2 minutes at the most in that hour. And that's what they chose to to have as the, I don't know, is it freeze frame? I don't know. I'm gonna add just a little bit of our that silver. Oh, it has like little buckles, you know, just to give you an idea of what it looks like. Because of course it's not gonna be finished, but I am gonna get our lemons going. So let me just kind of outline this. Again, make sure you check out the description because I will have the playlist in there and all of our shops, and our host is in there right now. Leah with Make All the Things With Me. So thank you so much, Leah, for doing this and including me. Okay, it's still like super wet, and I paint every day down here, so you know, you kind of just get in that mode. You don't even like have to think about it. So yeah, it's really different being so wet. Literally like I don't have any running water, so I have like all my paint, these little cups. Just painted that copper for you guys. So I had them down here and I empty them before I leave, and they're still wet. They're so wet in the morning. It's crazy. It's been like that, I don't know, a couple weeks. It's pretty crazy. Okay. So, and I do usually do like crazy backgrounds, but again, this is our new line, so I'm trying to do it, you know, where like, it could be like an accessory kind of for those junk journalers. I'm not a junk journaler, but gosh, I really love it. I love watching it. So this is what we have so far. I mean, nothing major. I was trying to do something, you know, like add the layering, but I definitely wanted to get something down. So let's see. I think I have her up there, my coffee girl right here. She is sold, so she'll be going into our collection. I think, what was the name? I like to name my paintings. That first sip. She has her eyes closed, and it looks like she's, you know, on the go because the coffee is, you know, a to-go cup. But that one is sold, but it will be available as a digital download. We almost have the whole packet. We're trying to do like packets, you know? So we're not gonna list that individually. So I just have a couple more that I wanna do, and this will be one of them. Okay, I'm gonna get our lemon here on here. I don't have my favorite yellow. This is like a school bus yellow. So I'm trying to use it says it's like a neon yellow, but it's almost like green, but I think it'll be good. It'll be all right. Let's show you. Yeah, it definitely looks green, but you know, I'll be doing like the little triangles, you know, on the inside of the lemons. Oh my goodness, I washed my hair and I don't know why, but it just decided it wanted to be in front of my face. I remember like when you're first starting out, I did anyway. Oh my gosh, I played with my hair. I got yelled at by like, you know, that was on Facebook. Like, just stop playing with your hair and do the craft. I was like, oh gosh, that wasn't nice. But you get used to all those comments, right? But I don't usually play with my hair very much at all anymore, but I can't say. I've had a hat on for a couple of days, so I'm like, I am not wearing that hat today. It feels, it just is like so confining with the glasses, you know, so I was like so happy that I, you know, was able to take a shower and, but now this. I'll probably have to dry this again because you can see the copper behind it, but I will show you. This is like so amazing. I love this. I know you guys that watch me often probably get so sick of hearing about how much I love this tool, but I really do. So I'll show you how fast you can just make, well, you know, this is so thin. Darn it. I'll have to just use my paintbrush, but the scratch, usually you can see it, like I was gonna do the little triangles here, but I'll just dry it. So let me put our flour in too really quick, and it's like a purple, and it has kind of like purple on our, I'm just gonna say craft. This is a really pretty, this is an eggplant. I feel like it could be like a plum, you know, oh gosh, can't leave these in here. I literally almost can't feel my fingers because it's so cold in here and I use so much water. I have my little fireplace on. I don't have the heat on because I really just don't want to. I was so excited to be able to turn it off, you know? But I do have, behind me, I have my little fireplace going, but it's not helping and it's really cold. Oh, it looks like they have, yeah, there's like metal sections too, so. Like I said, this is actually not the one I was gonna do. I don't know, something this morning actually, I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I can do that one. Because you know when you put something in Pinterest and then it just shows you more and more and more, you know, like what you've chosen, but different, better. So I was like, oh, I don't know. I was gonna do, well actually Mary, I don't know what Mary decided she's gonna do, but she might be doing one of them. Because again, we have a collection that we're trying to build up, you know? Okay, let's see. So yeah, I have a little bit of the, what did I say it was? I always want to say it's plum, eggplant. So this little flower and then the center. So I will definitely put some kind of like rhinestone, you know, in the center of this flower, but not until I get a picture of it without it. I don't know, I mean, it's probably not too bad if you had it with it, but I think it's good for like junk journalers to be able to have that option, you know, to add. Let's see, that's pretty white. Yeah, some of you guys, like in the South, are probably like, what? She can't feel her fingers? No, it is so cold. I mean, I can feel them. I'm being a little bit dramatic, but it is cold. It is cold. So, you know, I always say I'm kind of just like setting the stage so you guys can get the idea. And then like just picture like on the corners, you know, there's just gonna be some light. I mean, you could do it with like stamps, but again, I'm trying to like keep it as basic as I can and take a picture, you know, I'll take a picture like for each level, each sitting, you know. Still wanna try to get those lines in there. All right, so I got those. So this isn't too bad. I have like 7 minutes. Hi, Wanda, how are you? Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. It is Saturday, May 24th, 2025. And this is a live event. It's a live event and our host is Leah with Make Other Things With Me. She is one of my friends. Well, you guys are all my friends in this collaboration, right? I think you're all my friends, right? It's fun being part of collaborations and events. And I don't think, we didn't have a theme, right? I hope not. I'm pretty sure we don't, because I was checking. And I know I saw some flowers, but I think this is like creator's choice, right? It's still so wet, you guys. So wet. Like usually I can do like a nice outline, but it's kind of bleeding a little bit. I want you to be able to see it. I won't get to our, like the pumpkin pie spice. That's one of the last things. That's not fun to try to do that, you know? To paint over like cinnamon or pumpkin pie spice, but just want you to know that's going to be in here because that'll definitely look like, you know, rust here and there. So it's very cute. It's a really pretty painting, and I think it's going to be really cool for the collection. So it's the Artist Lounge collection, and we have our playlist is the Artist Lounge. The Artist Lounge. And we do it usually on Wednesdays, and we actually interview like small businesses, online businesses, creators. So we don't do it every Wednesday. We don't do the interviews, but we do. That is something we offer. So if you guys are interested, if you have a business and you want to come and hang out with us and show us what you do, it's fun. Leah's going to be on. Again, they're usually on Wednesdays. I think they've been on Wednesdays every time that we do them. We want to do it every Wednesday, but you know, life happens. Sometimes we can't, but we're trying to be consistent there. I'm still just trying to do what I normally do when I paint and just hoping it's gonna work. It's crazy. I mean, I go like all winter with those issues, you know? I have to like blast the heat. This is an old like, I guess it was a garage. It's like a detached garage. So it has, I mean, it's from like the 70s definitely. And it has like the fluorescent lighting that, like, you know, when it's ready to go, it gets super, super loud. So I can't turn. It has 2 switches. I can only turn them one switch on, so I literally have 2 lights because there's none above me. I have 2 lights. I have 2 lights. What's this? Oh, I thought I like went over my time because it looked like I saw like a siren. I think I'll be okay. I've got 4 minutes. 4 minutes, and then our Lori with Farmhouse Stencil Shop will be on. Can't wait to see what she's got for us. So, I mean, I knew I wasn't going to be able to build up a ton, but I hope you guys are enjoying this, and definitely check out my channel. I have, I have a lot of shorts that are getting some attention, so check them out. I do, you know, I'll do like the time lapse, like just a real quick video, and I do a lot, you know, from start to almost finish, and I mean, they're only like around 25 seconds, so everybody has 25 seconds, right? So that's probably why they get attention, right? All right, so there's my flower, and see there's like some reflections. So I mean, it's not like major. It looks like a still life or something, doesn't it? But you know, I will build it up. I just definitely want to try to get it, you know, where it's pretty simple, because, you know, if you print this out, you can just cut the craft out and not feel like, oh, I'm wasting like all the background, you know. That's my thought, so we'll see. But I'm definitely gonna, you know, be using my tool to build up the painting itself. That'll be nice and chunky. But I really do want that background to just be really, really, I don't know, I keep saying elegant. I think that's it. I think that's what I'm going for. That's why it's probably shabby chic. Oh, I usually have gold. I'm almost out of my gold metallic, so I'll have to get more of that. So let me know if you guys are enjoying this. You like my teapot? Thanks, Tracy. Can't wait to see what you're doing. and all you girls, all you creatives. I'm so lucky. I have such like talented friends. It's fun because we're all so different. It makes it exciting, right? How boring would it be if we were all the same, right? Oh, this copper is just so pretty. So pretty. Let me see. Did I leave anything out? Okay, make sure you guys subscribe if you like what you see. And you know, that's why I leave that behind me, because you know, you can see like all the different art I do. It just doesn't happen in 30 minutes, certainly. Oh my goodness, that girl right here, whoo, she took a long time. I just did it this week, and oh my goodness, I came back down several times because I wanted to get her done. But I think there was like a time lapse. I had no idea how much time lapsed. I'm like, oh my gosh. I think I spent like 3 or 4 hours on her, having like the best time. I was loving it, but couldn't believe I spent so much time on it. Okay, I know it's probably, yep, I got 1 minute, and then it is going to be our Lori with Farmhouse Stencil Shop. But I did get to start putting a little bit of detail on the lemon. So thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed this. On the replay, make sure you do all the things. Thumbs up. Join everybody's channel on this playlist, and of course mine. And so yeah, subscribe to the thumbs up. And sit back and enjoy the rest of this playlist, guys. My time is up. Have a great rest of your day.